Hey, how's it going, guys? It's the... Oh, let me just check which day it is. It's the 24th of August, 2025. It's a Sunday morning, and I'm just out here at the sea. Thought this would be a nice location for you guys. Hope you can hear me. It's a bit windy. But today we're going to talk about how your mind works, like almost like an engine. And the way I see it is that in order for your mind to produce something, it needs to get something in. And you know what, let me just start off by scratch. Like, you know, in this world there's something called consuming and there's something called producing. And like the key thing here in life is to produce instead of just consuming. But the way that our mind works is that, just like an engine, in order for it to produce something, it needs to get something in. Just like an engine, like you need some fuel, get it into the cylinder, and then you make an explosion in the combustion chamber, and then out goes the exhaust gas. And the way to explain this analogy is that if you have a diesel motor and you start pouring gasoline on it, it won't run as effectively, or it won't even run. And let's say you pour orange juice in it, like instead, like it won't run. And that's how our mind works as well. Like, in order for it to produce something, it needs to get something in, and the key is to produce something. It's just like a motor. Like, the key for you is to produce this explosion that gets the shaft to turn around, and then you get an effect of, if it's a car, like the wheels are spinning. And that's the same for our minds. Like, we want to produce something to get the most out of our life. I don't know if you can hear me, guys, but and that's again how our minds work. But this explanation of pouring gasoline or or orange juice on a diesel motor is the same for our brains. If we pour, let's say, if we sit and scroll all day long on Instagram or Facebook or stuff like that, like, no wonder why we're not going to produce something, because we're just consuming, but we're consuming the bad stuff. We are consuming all this toxic stuff that don't push us forward, but just it won't run. Like, the engine is ruined. But as soon as you pour all this, or you extract all this out from the engine, so it's not run on gasoline. The diesel engine is not run on gasoline or orange juice, but you start pouring the right fuel, like diesel. This in the real world means like you are or searching for feedback in whatever you do. You are watching courses and taking action. You are reading books and gathering information from there, which you can plug into the engine itself. And that's also consuming, but it's consuming in a good way that feeds the engine instead of just ruins it. And that's basically what I try to implement on a daily basis. Always try to think of how or where is the fuel that I need to put into my engine in order for it to work right. So I have the choice of pouring orange juice, sitting in my bed and watching TikTok or Reels, and just consuming bad stuff. Or I could sit down, read a book, extract the information, put it into the engine, and then it's again consuming, but then it feeds the producing process. And then I get my mind to think. That's the equivalent of getting the engine to run, and then you get an effect from the engine, which is the goal that you're trying to pursue. So that's constantly what I think about on a daily basis. How can I feed my brain, the engine, the right amount of fuel and the right fuel in order for it to produce the thing that I wanted to produce. So yeah, and the thing is, like, you really have to label which is which, become aware. That's the same when you stop at a gas station. You don't just take a hose and stuff it into your car. Like, you are aware, you read the marks. Oh, this is diesel, this is gasoline. Oh, maybe I should take this one instead of this one. And that's just a constant thing that you have to be conscious about. And as soon as this is in your, like, become a habit, you will always choose the right fuel for your engine in order to make it run correctly. And that's the same again, like, whenever you see an engine running correctly, like, it fascinates you, and that's why it feeds itself. Like, you want to pour more gasoline, and make it run, and make it run faster. And when you are pouring the wrong fuel on, you tend to worry, like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, you get caught up in yourself. And that's the same when you get caught up in yourself when you're just scrolling on TikTok and doing all these high dopamine things. So, yeah. I think that is it for this video, and I really want you guys to think about this whenever you are doing something. Whenever you have a choice, feed your engine, your brain, the right way, and, like, technically view out how your brain works. You need to consume something, but it has to be the right stuff for the engine to run, your mind to think, and then make it produce something, which is the outcome that you want. So I will sign off from the like the sea right here, and you guys take care. Peace. Bye.